Hi Mason.
Hello, Isabel. How are you?
I'm very well, thank you. How are you today?
Yeah, fantastic.
I've already
Fantastic.
told you, but I love your t-shirt.
Oh, thank you very much.
Very
Yeah, I like
nice.
a stripy top.
Yeah, it's lovely. So thanks for doing this video with me today. We're
No
just going to
problem.
talk a little bit about your experience of the coaching sessions that we did together, how
Hmm.
you found it, what it involved, and yeah, just your experience with it overall, really.
Yep,
So
sounds
before
good.
we, before we do that, just tell me and everyone else a little bit about what you do, what your business is, and what led you as well to start sessions with me.
Yeah. So my name is Mason. I'm essentially a mindset coach for high performers, business owners, entrepreneurs. I help them uncover the subconscious blocks that are holding them back from taking action, whether they're procrastinating or avoiding going to the next level. I help them with the emotional side of things as well. So if they're stressed, burnt out, emotionally dysregulated or anxious, I help them fix that essentially through subconscious work. And my main modality that I use is something called EFT, which is like somatic tapping therapy.
Yeah,
So yeah, essentially, I just wanted someone to kind of guide me through that early difficult stage of starting a business, setting everything up. I was very new to it and it's quite overwhelming. And I just wanted someone who could guide me through my own emotional and thinking problems because I'd be a hypocrite if I was helping people with that and not having someone help me too.
yeah,
So essentially, I knew Isabel had done that kind of work. She's very experienced also with EFT and NLP and lots of other modalities. So yeah, I just thought you'd be the perfect person to help guide me through that process and that difficult time of getting things off the ground.
great. And I think there's definitely something in that integrity thing that you're talking about, almost where with what you're delivering, it's helpful for you to know that you're also making sure that your mindset is in check as well, and that you're taking aligned action and moving forward in the way that you want to with your business as well, which is great.
Yeah, very
So
important.
you spoke a little bit about overwhelm at the start because you were at the early stage of setting up your business.
Mhm.
What other kind of challenges were you facing at the start?
Yeah, I think if I remember right, there was fear of failure and worry about not being able to get clients and worry about being judged for putting out content online
Yeah,
and the feeling of people who are watching my content not thinking that I'm authentic or um, being totally myself. I
yeah,
wanted to give this impression that I was a real person and not feel I have to put on a front or an act for the camera. So that
mhm,
was quite a big thing because my business is driven by social media marketing. So
yes,
that was quite a big problem that I needed to fix.
yeah. And how do you feel you are now with it, having done the sessions and had a little bit of time to process it all? Where do all those things sit now?
Yeah, so I'll be honest, it's not really been a problem for me now. I just pick up the camera and I just film whatever comes to my head and I don't really think about it too much.
Good.
So yeah, I'll be honest, I haven't even thought about what other people think. I got a hate comment off someone the other day and
Okay.
I just blocked the guy. I just didn't think twice about it. I was just like, doesn't matter. I'm doing me and whatever these people think, it's their own problem. It's not my problem.
Good. And so, with some of those sessions that you mentioned, working on fear of failure and
Mm.
people's perceptions and judgment of you, do you remember anything in particular that maybe we did, or any insights that you had that stood out to you?
Yeah, so one thing that particularly stands out for me was a session where we went in and figured out what my core limiting belief was
Yeah,
that was holding me back. And then we actually imagined how my future and how my business was going to go if I acted from a place using that belief.
yeah,
And then we did the inverse with an empowering belief and how things would go and how I would act. And we locked that into my subconscious. So it really was powerful having that contrast of seeing, right, if I carry on with that belief,
mm,
I'm kind of screwed. Things aren't going to go the way I want them to. And with doing this kind of work with people myself, this having someone else do it with me is quite refreshing, because I'm usually on the other end, not the receiving end.
Yeah.
And then having that empowering belief, and we created a anchor
Yeah.
with my hand. So when I lock into that anchor now, I feel that empowering, confident, authentic Mason feeling.
Yeah.
That helps me perform better when I'm making my content as well.
Good. So you've mentioned that some of those things have helped you perform better when you're making your content and putting that out online. Um, have you noticed any other differences, whether it be in your business or also in your personal life?
Yes, definitely. I remember we did some work on kind of personal life and relationships and things like that.
Yeah.
And a lot of what's been going on for me, I think, was catastrophizing. And because I've got a lot of uncertainty
Yeah.
with the path that I'm on, it was bleeding into other areas of my life. And through the sessions, particularly with you using EFT as well,
Yeah.
it is very soothing to them stressful emotions and all that emotional dysregulation that's going on.
Yeah.
And it helps you stop overthinking and stop feeling anxious or worried about your relationships and other aspects of your life. It makes you feel in control again,
Yeah.
rather than this uncertainty making you feel out of control. It's just I have certainty because I'm just taking one step at a time, one day at a time, and just focusing on the factors I can control, which is taking action on my business and being present with my friends and family. So
Good. Nice. So it's
definitely,
carried over to some of those other areas as well.
definitely helped my social life and my relationship with my girlfriend as well.
Good. I'm pleased. Very pleased. Couple more questions. So one I've just thought of as we're talking there is, if you just think about where you are now compared to where we were at the start of your sessions,
Yeah,
what sticks out to you as being the main difference? It could be in you as an individual or in the business or in your social life.
yeah. I think it's in regards to the business. Whatever blocks I had that were causing me to procrastinate or avoid certain tasks or build up certain needle moving business tasks to be these huge things that I just keep avoiding and don't want to look at, to be
Yeah.
just the things that I just do. And that work that we did allowed me to just reframe how I saw these big scary tasks as just things that I need to do, and instead of catastrophizing failing or what that would mean or people's judgments, it's just I have more momentum now, and I just
Yeah.
feel like I can take action without overthinking it and overanalyzing what I'm doing.
Good.
So yeah.
Good. Was there anything about my approach or tools, techniques that stood out to you?
Yeah, so I really like how you pull in all these different modalities and your experience from doing lots of different work with different kinds of people, and I can feel that it's a very tailored experience.
Lovely.
Like based on whatever my problems were, you would just pull this new technique or thinking process out the bag, and I was just pleasantly surprised because I'm in the same kind of work as you.
Yeah.
It was nice to have things that I've not experienced. I remember one session, something you did was so powerful for me and had such an effect on me. I was asking you, how did you do that? I want to do that with my clients.
Yeah.
So yeah,
Good.
you're very, and you're obviously very, you make me feel very safe. And I've, I think I've said this to you a few times. I just ramble in our sessions because I feel safe to actually just say how I'm feeling and what's going on,
Yeah.
which I don't get that opportunity in day to day life. So
Yeah.
yeah,
And so, if anyone was thinking about maybe starting sessions or exploring maybe some training as well that I do with people, but they're not sure whether they should start or what to think, what would you say to them?
I'll say, what would I say to them? What are you waiting for? You need to you need to just go for it, because Isabel is going to look after you, and whatever your goal is, she'll make sure that you get it. You've got so much experience and so much knowledge about how to work through these kind of problems that
Mm.
no matter what anyone throws at you, I've absolutely no doubt that you'll help them reframe it and totally just go and smash it out the park. So yeah, if you're not sure who to work with, then Isabel is right there. She's the person that you want.
Great.
Just go for it.
So much, Mason.
You're
I really
welcome.
appreciate that. Um, no pressure, open ended. Is there anything else that you haven't said that you feel may be helpful for people to know?
If I was in a difficult situation with my business or even just my career,
Mm,
even my personal life, then a simple fix is just to come and work with you and have some sessions with you. Because so many people are dealing with their problems at a surface symptom level.
mm,
And with you, we go straight to the root problem
yeah,
and we just deal with things at the most fundamental level. And if you're wanting lasting change, that's exactly the kind of work you need to do.
lovely. That's great. A very nice way to end it. Thank you very much, Mason.